water, I think, is a problem in terms of electricity in South Africa. That's why he got disconnected before Dr. Kalpana. So we will now proceed. Thank you very much, Dr. Kalpana.
Thank you, sir.
We will now proceed again to the presentation of Eric. Go ahead, Eric. You can now present.
All right, thank you so much. I won't go back from from the starting point, but I'll just have to continue from where we left off, or where I left off. I was still saying that what is important is for us as educators to make sure that we assist our learners and support them with different ways so that we can model their learning. Like I've spoken about what Vygotsky is saying in terms of ZPD, Zone of Proximal Development, wherein a learner learns from the guidance and the modeling of a teacher or an adult. Now, how do I model learning to my learners post the pandemic? Because these learners need to carry all these skills in the future. I am using Greening Project, wherein I am teaching about food security. Remember that in this regard, I am trying to implement Sustainable Development Goal number 1, which is no to hunger, no to poverty, or zero to hunger or poverty. Now, I'm also teaching them and modeling dancing so that they could be able to express their talents post the pandemic. And this also helps them to become future stars, future dancers. They can take this skill into becoming their own opportunity in the future, where they could get bread and butter from it. And I'm also involving my learners in terms of poetry and debate post the pandemic so that they'll be able to generate skills. Remember, the confidence of our learners, since they were far away from us, is lost. Now, I am regenerating it through all these activities whereby I will get in between them, guide them, and make sure that everyone participates, everyone develops communication skills. And this also helps them to become what? Future leaders, future presenters, future public speakers. And in this regard, it helps them as well post the pandemic. And I'm also involving them on daily basis on fitness and fitness training, wherein I am teaching them so that they'll be able to understand that a good health vis-a-vis a good mind. So if one has health is good, then the mindset will also be profound, and this helps them in regenerating themselves, in becoming more focused on what they are doing. And let me just move on so that we can have progress based on where I left off. Now, how do I deal with social justice issues post the pandemic? I am dealing with issues related to race relations and social cohesion, so that my learners will be able to become what? Global citizens post the pandemic. I engage learners with different races from different countries through Skype, through Zoom, through Google Meet, and other software tools that makes or enable communication and collaboration. So the idea behind is to curb racism, to curb xenophobia, and to make my learners appreciate diversity. That is important. And I'm also aiming to make my learners global citizens and have developed what we call the computational skills, the 21st century skills, that is communication and others as well. I'll mention them in the following slides. Now, I believe that education is the only weapon which we can use to change the world. I mean, this is popular phrase from the former president of this country, Nelson Mandela. So with this as well, we can use education by engaging our learners, by making sure that our learners becomes hands-on through the guidance of a teacher, through the guidance of a parent, so that we can change the world, so that we can shape the future, so that we can transform the future and make the world a better place. Now, I also believe that technology has the power to change new methodologies responding to COVID-19 pandemic hereafter. technology in the 21st century. We can only embrace it. We can only live with it. We can only live in it. Now, we are so fortunate that the Department of Basic Education in South Africa is providing tablets and laptops for our learners since it was difficult for us to teach remotely during the pandemic. But now, since the government has come into